Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for the 22nd until the 28th. I'm going to start us off by shuffling some rider-waite tarot here, and we'll just start pulling cards. Now, I'm not sure how many cards I'm going to be pulling. I just like to go with the flow, but I will be using a couple different decks here. One more shuffle. All right, perfect. Sagittarius, 22nd until the 28th. Okay. So I will say right off the bat, I am noticing that 3 out of the 6 cards that I've pulled for you for this week are major arcana. So that's kind of exciting. Seems like this might be a big week for you, Sagittarius. And I mean, especially if you are celebrating Christmas or the holidays this week, yeah, that checks out. It is a magical time, right? Everyone's got their sights set on new fun times with friends, family, and loved ones. All right, so you start off strong at the Queen of Pentacles, Sagittarius. This is talking about prosperity, wealth, security, and comfort. So health, wealth, happiness, it's all looking really heckin' good right now. Like to see that, Sagittarius. This moves you into the King of Cups, where it's like the water around you might feel choppy sometimes, but you've got this stern, sturdy foundation here that you're on. You're kind of what's the word? You're very emotionally stable at this time. You've got a lot of, what's the word I'm looking for here? You're very secure and in control, I guess, of your headspace, your emotional space is kind of what I'm getting at. Now, for some of you guys, this could be a love offer coming in, the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Cups. We'll see, though. But you move into the Hanged Man. This talks about sacrificing movement to stop, take a moment, and kind of reassess, seek some enlightenment within before carrying on your journey. And you do carry on into the Chariot. You're moving very quickly this week, so that's really good to see. Maybe towards the middle, the end of the week, you're kind of picking things up. And I will say the Chariot does talk about your path ahead being clear. You're able to obtain your goals at this time, and you're harnessing the energy around you. It's kind of a blessing from Spirit here. And then you charge right into the Five of Wands. It looks like a little bit of conflict here. If you are visiting family, this could be a little bit of, bickering at the dinner table. We all know how that goes, right? Now, this brings you, though, into the Star, where it's this regeneration, this transformation within. It's inspiration, happiness, peace, and you're shining brightly. You are the Star, Sagittarius. Beautiful. All right, so let's get into it. We're going to clarify some of these guys with this baby rider-waite here, just to see if there's anything we need to pick out more specifically from this reading for you, Sagittarius. Do a couple more shuffles. Bear with me, these cards are like tiny, tiny, tiny. So I'm a little, like, look at these big hands. I got these big Andre the Giant hands with these cards. If you don't know who Andre the Giant is, seriously look him up. I'm thinking of Princess Bride right now. It's kind of a holiday film. Anyway, not really. It's, never mind. We'll get into it another time. All right, Sagittarius. So starting off at the Queen of Pentacles, things are looking really good. And you're charging forward with the Knight of Swords here. You're brainstorming, coming up with new ideas, and you're getting flashes of insight with the Ace of Wands. So definitely finding new and innovative ways to grow your abundance. I like to see that. Moving on to the King of Cups, where it's, this emotional foundation is very strong here. You're very kind and giving. I will say this also encourages artistic potential. I always encourage it. I don't care if the cards tell you that it's happening. Always creative, always. Your King of Cups is being confirmed by the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're definitely in your power. You're in your element at this time, Sagittarius. The Queen of Wands, once again, highlights creativity. So, yes, please do the creative thing. But it also talks about expressing your power and being empowered at this time. And I definitely feel that. I mean, the Queen of Pentacles showing up next to the King of Cups and the Queen of Wands, like, you're on a throne right now, just saying. Like, everybody get out the way, Sagittarius coming through. Now, so you've had like these first couple days seem kind of intense, like you're fiery charging forward. So it's like I kind of see a rest day in the middle here potentially for some of y'all, or this might be a more introspective day. Let's take a look though. Yeah, it's a positive introspection here. We've got the Nine of Cups showing up, and that talks about contentment and happiness. And it's confirmed by the Judgment card, which is talking about thinking about a new, better way of life. And you're kind of let's see here. You've kind of stopped for a moment. You're taking in the solace and the silence. You're just sitting in your surroundings. You're appreciating your harvest, the things you have. You're feeling joyous and like happiness, right? And then you hear this call from spirit to remove something from your life. Like these folks here, they're stepping out of their coffins and they're ready for a new beginning here. So this looks really freaking good. Like you're on a roll here, Sagittarius. Oh my God. So after taking this moment, you're hearing the call from spirit and you decide to charge forward ahead with your chariot. And as I had said before, the chariot is talking about a clear path ahead. You're obtaining your goals, you're focused, you're harnessing the energy around you. What is this guy? The Hanged Man. Interesting. Again, a lot of introspection for you this week, Sagittarius. Yeah, and you've slowed down your movement. So the chariot, one more. Interesting. Okay, so I pulled a couple. We'll stop there because I'm getting a little excited here. Okay, so your chariot, this energy being harnessed, you're charging ahead quickly. It's confirmed by the Hangman. You're seeking enlightenment. What I'm getting is this is a mental journey where you're obtaining goals. This is like some serious healing you're doing here within. I really like to see that. The Hangman twice. The Page of Pentacles confirms that. This guy lets us know that you are stopping your movement or slowing right down to a crawl because you are working on something very important within here. And what you're working on, yeah, it feels really heavy. Like your back is breaking kind of thing. You're charging ahead, but there's something that you need to stop and deal with, that you are dealing with. And this is what you're dealing with, the Five of Pentacles, this feeling of being left out in the cold here. So interesting. So this is really nice to see. If you're feeling bogged down and burdened by things, you're feeling left out in the cold, like you're carrying this huge burden all on your own. Yes, definitely sort this out. Take a moment, take a hot minute. Why not? Yeah, and take your rest with the Four of Swords here. Definitely a good call. You're doing a lot of inner work here with that chariot. That's really nice to see, Sagittarius. So then you move into the Five of Wands. This talks about a conflict happening. Let's confirm that. What is the Five of Wands for Sag? The Page of Pentacles, one more, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so there is new opportunities coming in, I will say, at this point here, maybe towards the end of the week for you, Sagittarius, especially with the Page of Pentacles showing up. This talks about manifestation. So I feel like, yeah, Spirit kind of drops in a gift for you for this inner heavy work you've been doing. But the conflict, I feel like it is family related. This could be a partnership. It just feels like light bickering. It doesn't feel very heavy at all. Yeah, and then you charge forward with the Chariot again. This is a very busy week for you, Sagittarius. Like, there's a lot going on here. And you're definitely charging forward. This is very interesting because, yeah, this new opportunity comes in. Spirit kind of giving you this blessing with the Page of Pentacles after this work you've put in. There's, yeah, I feel like the bickering is in the family home here because the Six of Cups is showing up, and it talks about joy and harmony in the family. So I don't feel like it's heavy. I feel like it'll be cleared up quickly, especially with the Chariot. It's just a little bit of family tiff, right? It happens. Now we're going to clarify the Star card because, yeah, you go from the Chariot right into the Star. Oh my goodness, Sagittarius. What is the Star for Sagittarius? It's balance. You're moving on to calmer shores, you're thinking more clearly, and that's confirmed by the King of Cups. Yeah, you found a more sturdy foundation for yourself, and you're feeling a lot more strong, a lot better for mental fortitude, it looks like, towards the end of the week, Sagittarius. So I'm going to press forward, and I'm going to use my Manga tarot for you. Just going to pull 3 more of these guys. One more shuffle. I'm just kidding. I'm going to shuffle it twice more. And once again, this is for the 22nd until the 28th of December for our Sagittarius friends. Okay. Okay. So, Sagittarius. After reaching the Star, you've had a new opportunity come in after this strife that's been cleared up quite quickly. You move into the Chariot and you're the Star. You are seeking balance and emotional clarity at this time. You have a lot more mental fortitude, I would say, here by the end of the week. Now, you move into the Three of Cups, where it's this celebration with friends, family, and loved ones. Definitely checks out. This moves you into the Ace of Swords, where you're getting more flashes of insight, more gifts from Spirit, more epiphanies. And this leads you into the Ten of Swords. You're accepting defeat and ready to move on from something that has been causing you a lot of pain and hardship with the Ten of Swords. But this is a blessing here because it leads you into the Magician, where you are able to harness this energy. This epiphany, it looks like it kind of made you aware of something else you were leaving on the back burner that was causing you some pain and hardship. And you dealing with that, Sagittarius, it seems like Spirit kind of gives you another gift. They're like, here, you did a bunch more inner work. Here's the Magician for you. This talks about harnessing your will. It's creativity. It's powerful. You're manifesting your goal. You've got, what's the word I'm looking for here? You now are able to harness the energies and the powers of the suits of the tarot. Gorgeous. So let's just clarify these real quick here. It's the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups confirmed by the Queen of Cups. You've got like all the queens here except for the Queen of Swords. This is stunning. The Queen of Cups is talking about emotional maturity. Once again, you're very, very mature, I will say. And it's also encouraging you to trust and follow your intuition. I definitely agree with the Chariot showing up twice, the Star card showing up, the Hanged Man showing up twice. Like, you know what's going on, Sagittarius. Trust yourself. We move into the Ace of Swords. One more. Yeah, the Ace of Swords is being confirmed by the Nine of Swords. You're being made aware of this never-ending nightmare that you've been leaving off. You haven't dealt with it because it's not painful enough at this point to deal with it, but you're being made aware of it. And you're taking on a new opportunity here with the Ace of Pentacles to make a change. And you do, because I mean, the Ten of Swords, like I said, this is you moving from the Nine of Swords, where you're aware of this pain, this heartache, and you're now accepting defeat on it, and you're ready to move past it with the Magician. You're going to make it right here, Sagittarius. Yeah. The Page of Cups shows up. It's fortune. It's good news coming in. It's an opportunity. It's lucky. You're manifesting things right now, Sagittarius, and you're moving on to calmer shores. You're leaving these choppy waters behind and going where you need to go. Now, the Six of Swords also talks about communication. And kind of what I'm getting here is you're communicating better with spirit as to where you want to go. You're communicating better with yourself as to where you want to go. And honestly, I really like to see this deep inner work happening right before the new year. I know, inner work is not fun. It sucks sometimes. It's tricky, but this is going to set you up for an amazing new year. Just saying, like, Sagittarius, this looks really good. And I will say, if you are curious about the new year coming up ahead, I have done all of the star sign readings for the upcoming new year if you want to go ahead and check those out. But I'm just going to carry on forward with your reading here, Sagittarius. We're just going to shuffle some of my quantum oracle here just to see if there's anything else that needs to be brought to the forefront here. But this looks really good. I think you're killing it, Sagittarius. Just saying. Okay. Your higher self. Stuck energy. Deserving. One more for stuck. One more. One more. Okay. All right. So, Sagittarius. Okay. So, what we've got happening here, we'll just move these down so it's a little easier to stay focused. All right. So, after this inner work that you've done, this realization you've gathered here, and you're putting in the work, you're ready to manifest and move on to better, brighter things for the new year. Love to see it. Your higher self is showing up. I love to see this after, like, you are the magician right now. This is your higher self, this ability to manifest and this ability to trust yourself, to know that you know what is best for you. Beautiful. This moves you into stuck energy. What is happening, Sagittarius? What I think is happening here, to answer my own question, because the magician showed up, you're moving on to calmer shores and things like that. It's telling me that you're manifesting at this time. You're in touch with your higher self, but then you come across stuck energy. The issue here, I think, is because you're manifesting, it's like sometimes we get hung up in our thoughts still, and we're still working through things, and this can cause our manifestations to kind of come to a standstill, come to a halt, or even slow right down. Now, I confirmed it, and yes, your intentions are behind a mask. This tells me you need to get very clear with your intentions when you're manifesting here. Otherwise, yeah, you're going to feel stuck in your manifestations, like, oh, am I doing this right? Or what's going on? This should work. It normally works. So getting clear with your intentions, what you want to see, how you want to see it, how are you helping these dreams grow, basically. Yeah, and it's kind of, you've hit this intention of back and forth because it's like you felt stuck and you aren't clear about your intentions. So yeah, you're kind of back and forth on them. So you got to get clear, my dear. But I feel like you do, because you move. I see you here looking in a mirror. This kind of, it says true love, this energy. This to me tells me you're finding this true love within yourself. I mean, for a lot of you, yes, this can be a love offer coming in, but I really feel like this is inner work you've done. And these intentions, you going deeper, is allowing you to find this love within yourself, this balance, and this truth within yourself. It's true love. The mirror represents truths. So that's kind of what I'm getting for that, because you move into this consciousness of deserving, like you've cracked the code of how you need to be manifesting the things you need, how to get a hold of your intention. You're working with your consciousness, and you're at this space where you're enjoying this abundant harvest. You're basking in the sunlight, and it's like, yeah, I deserve this. And you do. Like shit. All right, I'm just going to pull one more from my shaman oracle for you, Sagittarius, to wrap up this reading. And it's just a highlight for you for the week. The Hunter of Dreams. Beautiful. So a lot of you guys could be doing dream work this week. Never a bad idea. Dream journaling, lucid dreaming, seeing what kind of messages are there for you. But with this higher self and this deserving card with the Hunter of Dreams, I get the vibe that you're finding your own dreams. You're figuring out what they are for yourself and how you can make them happen. And I really like to see that, especially coming up right before the new year. You are raring to go, baby. All right, I'm going to leave it here, but I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a fantastic week. Take care.